Welcome everybody to Curious Comedy Theater. Make some noise for Showdown! All right, now please go bananas for our host, Kyle Stebbins!
What up, everybody? Welcome to Curious Comedy Theater. Round of applause if it's your first time here. Round of applause if you've been here before. Round of applause if you didn't know you were at Curious Comedy Theater. One confused table back here. Well, you are at Curious Comedy Theater. You made the right choice. Welcome to the show. Tonight's show is going to be made up on the spot. It's called Improv. Round of applause if you know what improv is. Cool. So it's going to happen right here, just this one time, just for you. And for anybody watching on the internet, say hi, internet. Hi, internet. Russia is always watching, so never forget that. Great, so before we get started, I'm going to introduce some other people to you that are integral to the show. First, help me give a warm welcome to Johan Wagner on the keys over here. Johan's got his own spotlight that I can call in anytime I want. Also, give it up to Anthony in the tech booth. And for Milkshake in the video booth, streaming to Russia. All right, cool. So tonight's show, like I said, is all improvised, and it's going to be inspired by suggestions from you. So let's warm you up a little bit in giving suggestions. I drove a car to get here. On the count of three, tell me how you got here. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Are you a dentist over there? I don't know. I'm just hearing things. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, I came here by. I came here by myself. Who did you come here with? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Who do you wish you came here with? 1, 2, 3. Okay, some different people. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so not only is everything based on your suggestions going to be improvised, but we're also going to be scoring the improv that we're seeing tonight. Ooh, I know, the power. It's good. It feels good to have power. So I'm going to teach you how to score these games. The way it works is a scale from 1 to 5. If a game was 1, it's pretty good improv. Like, you liked it, you enjoyed it. If it's a 3, you're like, oh, hell yeah. I'm going to come back again and watch some more of this. If it's a 5, you're like, I cannot believe that I just saw that. You cannot stop thinking about it, and you're going to tell all of your friends to come back and watch it with you next time, too. Make sense? All right, cool. So we're going to test this out by judging my hosting so far. Is my hosting, by a round of applause, a 1? You get out of here right now. Jesus. Is it a 2? Is it a 3? Some honesty, thank you. Is it a 4? Okay. Is it a 5? All right, Curious Comedy players. All right, remember tonight is a competition, so start picking out your favorites and least favorites. So now we're going to introduce these players to you. Let's go down the line, starting with you. Say your name and something you've done to enjoy summer so far.
My name is Jay, and I had a handmade blueberry pie today. A la mode.
My name is Laura. I'm not good at gardening, so this year I planted wildflower seeds in the boxes, and yesterday I started getting red flowers.
My name is Steve, and I have properly implemented naps into my day during the summer. A la mode.
All right, before you go, 1 point to Jay for a la mode organically. Minus 1 point to Steve for just stealing that joke. Yeah. I know it hurts to have power.
Hi, my name is Mark, and to celebrate summer, yesterday I became a puppy dad for the first time ever. My wife and I have a 9-week-old Shih Tzu at home. He's the cutest thing in the world.
Oh my gosh. My name's Hannah.
There he is! A vote for me is a vote for my dog.
All right, minus a point to Mark for
Yes!
pandering, straight pandering for the points.
I don't have a cute dog like that, but my name is Hannah, and I read all almost an entire book in my hammock today.
Wow.
That's so
My name is Kristen. I want to say hi to my mom who's watching on the internet. But also, I don't know how this will go over, but I've started running in the summer because it's nice.
Plus 2 points to Kristen for being healthy. All right, so you've met all your players. We've warmed you up by having you shout suggestions at us. Now it's time to warm up our players with a game of Yay Boo. So they're going to get into 2 different lines. And the way this game works is one line will be the Yay line, and the other line will be the Boo line. And they're going to be telling you stories, one line at a time. And after each line, the audience is going to shout Yay or Boo. So Steve will start with something positive in the Yay line, and you guys will all reply Yay. So Yay! Yay! And then Mark will say something really sad about this story, and we'll all go Boo. 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 And it'll continue until I'm tired of it. So that's how it'll go. So to get started, let's get a suggestion of anything at all. Cheese. Cheese.
Crystal got a big block of cheese for Christmas.
Yay! Crystal is grossly lactose intolerant.
Luckily, it's vegan cheese.
Yay! And luckily, that's not actually cheese.
She can't read the ingredients.
Yay! Crystal is
That's
failing.
too weird, yeah. But we want people to be able to read ingredients. Yeah. All right. Can I get another suggestion of anything at all? Crutches.
Great.
Crunches.
Crunches or
Crunches.
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 Crunches?
I'm sorry. What is
Crutches.
it? Team up. Team up. Yeah. Whatever. Extra points if you can get them both in.
Lisa broke her leg, and she was super excited that when she was doing abdominal crunches, she didn't need her crutches.
Lisa has a pile of medical bills.
Well, Lisa is working to lobby the government to change health care.
The road to change is long and difficult. I know.
Lisa is young, and she has a lot of followers on Twitter, and that's where change happens.
Sometimes I think to make social change, you gotta get off of Facebook and into someone's face.
All right. Just another suggestion from this side over here. Anything at all? Piano.
Piano, am I the yay side?
You are the yay side.
Little Billy inherited his grandfather's grand piano.
Yay! But he didn't know how to play it, so it sat there dusty.
For one day, and then he got lessons. Yay!
But the piano teacher cheated cheated on his wife.
Little Billy didn't know anything about that.
All right, I don't like where this is going. I don't like it. Okay, from on this side, actually right in the middle, any suggestion at all? Clown noses.
Clown noses. Clown noses are fun.
Yay! They're made from polyurethane.
But every clown nose now made is made from recycled polyurethane.
Yay!
Polyurethane is highly toxic. It causes cancer.
But they're only worn for limited periods of time, so the possibility of cancer causing is minimal.
Yay!
The minimum amount of time for wearing clown noses is 6 hours.
6 hours of clowning is a lot of clowning, and that makes people very happy.
Yay!
9 out of 10 clowns die of cancer.
So sorry. Ouch. All right. Just from the back row only, what is the suggestion? Hugs. Pugs? Pugs. I think crutches? You say crutches? No. Pugs.
Pugs. Jenny got a new pug.
When Jenny went to hug her pug, the pug had a bug on it.
a book about home remedies, and she made a tick solution just there in her kitchen.
Yay! Just as Jenny was applying the tick solution to the carpet, her crush walked in and saw her doing it.
and Jenny looked at her crush and she was like, you know what? I do domestic tasks really well, and he thought that was pretty hot.
And then as he's running toward her to give her a hug, he starts sneezing. Turns out he was allergic to dogs.
Boo. He was also going to end up being pretty emotionally unavailable. Dodge the bullet.
Okay, I like that ending. I like that ending. All right, last one. Last one here. Also, before I forget, one extra point to Laura for always combining the two different suggestions that we get. Yeah, you can give her a round of applause. She deserves that. All right, front row only. Any suggestion? Amoebas. Awesome. Last one.
Thank you. The piano teacher, no, just kidding. Amoeba was happy underneath the microscope.
But then became self-aware and was like, I'm always being watched.
The amoeba was evolving.
Yay! And became self-aware again.
The amoeba, with its newfound consciousness, it thought about bringing love and beauty into the world.
Yay! But then it started to reproduce itself, and it had too many lovers with too many extravagant needs.
The more the merrier.
That's good. Give her a round of applause. All right. Now that we're all warmed up, let's go into our first score game with Jay, Mark, and Kristen. All right. These three will be playing a game called New Choice. And the way this game works is they'll be doing a scene. And at any point in time, if I don't like something that they said or an action that they did, I can just shout out, new choice. And they have to then redo that action or that word over and over until I'm happy with it, at which point I will ring my bell and the scene will continue. Now, before we get into this game, I want to say tonight is special because I'm offering the opportunity for any of these players on this stage to double their points for each game. Ooh, this is serious stuff because the points are important. The way you do that is you just make me laugh really hard. Or I just really like what you did. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, high stakes. It's very important. Jay, would you like to get a suggestion?
Yeah, what's something in your house that you bought, but you don't really use, but you can't get rid of? Nunchucks. Perfect answer. Nunchucks.
Let's do this game of New Choice Nunchucks in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Dad. I didn't mean to interrupt your nunchuck workout, but can you take me to school, please?
Patrick! I'm in my sensei dojo. It might be the garage, but when I'm in here, it's a sacred place.
Sorry, Dad. I just really got to get to school, and I missed the bus.
I can't take you.
New Choice.
I'm going to take you.
Okay, great. I'll just wait until we finish your workout. Oh, no!
Diane!
New name.
Deborah!
New name.
Carol?
Stepmom!
Stepmom, I told you that I'm in my dojo.
Second husband. Stepchild.
Good. We're all acquainted now. Dad's not taking me to school in time, and I'm not going to be there to get to the field trip.
I mean, I can take you. I've got a mild concussion.
New Choice.
I've got a pretty severe concussion, but
New Choice.
I'm 1, 2. Which one are you meant to be talking to?
New Choice.
You know what? I'm just good to drive. Let's go.
Nice.
I feel unsafe getting in the car with Ma.
Got your lunch? Let's go.
Let's
get driving. Let's get driving.
Make Dad proud.
You know, I'm gonna drive American style. Why do I have a door on my side? There's your lunch, sweetie.
Oh, thank you.
I have no idea what's in that bag.
You better drive quick, because Dad loves to chase after the car. He's so fast.
He's gaining on us.
Oh, no.
License and registration.
New choice.
Hey, what's up?
New choice.
Ma'am, are you okay to drive?
New choice.
Hey, I graduated high school.
New choice.
I'm not really a cop. I'm actually on the run, and I'm being watched right now.
Well, I really have to get to school.
You know what? I think we should give this guy a lift.
You.
Get in the trunk.
New choice.
Get in the back seat.
New choice.
Get on the roof.
New choice.
You drive.
Okay. All right.
Careful, this is just a Kia.
Which way is school, sweetie?
Go left here.
New choice.
Go right here.
New choice.
We're far away from school now.
New choice.
In Hawaii. Hit it to the airport.
New choice.
The school is in your heart.
You're right. I've never told this to anybody, but I really liked school. Before I chose a life of crime, I was okay at school.
Why did you stop and become a criminal?
Well, I had trouble being vulnerable and sharing my feelings.
Would you like a polio string cheese?
New choice.
Would you like some Oreos?
New choice.
Would you like half a peanut butter sandwich?
New choice.
Would you like to be my new dad?
And scene. All right. How heartwarming. What's that game of new choice? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. I think it was a 4. 4 across the board. And like I said, I get to pick a favorite. That goes to Jay! Yay! For Jay. All right. Please welcome.
What was the key moment?
Oh, it's in my heart. It was probably the nunchucks, if I have to be honest. All right, please help me welcome to the stage Laura, Hannah, and Steve. All right, these three will be playing a game called Inner Song-a-log. So they'll be doing a scene, and at any point during the scene that I feel one of them should deliver some sort of monologue, we're going to have them deliver it in song. So I'll ring the bell, and they will sing a song revealing their inner thoughts. Hannah, would you like to get a suggestion?
Yeah, sure. What's something that you would find in the glove box of your car? That's alcohol. I heard instruments. Instruments. All right, a lot of cool glove boxes, y'all. All right, instruments. We'll see this game, Inner Song-a-log, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are going to scrub all the paint off.
This is just how it works, darling. Household chores. Selling this house is going to be the death of me.
It's going to be the death of me, too.
Honey, you have to stay strong. Remember, I'm the one who freaks out.
And I hold it all in. That's right. Okay, now we're back. Oh. Whew, okay, I can hold it in then.
It's just... You're making that noise again.
I feel a bulge here.
That's really beautiful awareness.
The pressure is exciting.
I hope you don't mind me barging in. I have some paperwork for you to sign so we can get rid of your house that you've owned and that you got married in.
Janice. Thank you. This could not come soon enough.
Well, hey, every little note you make on there is another piece of my soul that's dying.
Darling, I need
this house sold? This is the first paper that I need signed today. We'll talk about the next one later.
Inner song log, Hannah.
It's a secret divorce. I'm really sorry, but it's a secret divorce. I'm out of here. Wish I could have told you I'm not in this anymore. Janet sold our house. She's also my lawyer. We're signing papers later today. P.S. Dan, I found my sister's underwear in the backseat of the car. It's a secret divorce. It's a secret divorce. I'm not sorry.
I'm just gonna put my hands right here. You just sign right down there.
I just don't understand where we're gonna live.
We are going to live happily ever after.
What you're feeling is natural. Change is hard, but you move forward. Just go ahead and sign.
You know what? The pain in my stomach says otherwise, but I'm just gonna trust you because we've been married for 6 months. There.
Well, I won't be needing this
Wait.
anymore.
Whoa. Why did you throw the ring away?
Honey, so they are double-suited papers. We've sold our house and our marriage is over.
Double suited.
Inner song log, Steve.
I've never heard of double-suited papers. I don't think that's really a thing. I perhaps will call Staples Monday morning and try to see how much it costs. As for my marriage, there's one thing all should know. I'm going to have a child with this person, although I think that I may have a hernia. But my baby will always be by my side in the end. I'm gonna call Staples.
I can't thank you enough for just how easy you've made this and your discretion, too.
Very discreet. Thank you for looking me up. It's sometimes I worry that I was so specific when I became a real estate agent and an attorney.
Yes.
But I'm just so thankful. Can I have this ring, though?
You know what? It is only fair to just...
Great.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Thank you.
Inner song log, Laura.
When I was a little girl, I knew that I wanted to have more. I wanted to grow up. I wanted my face on a billboard. And when I die, I almost died in the back and thought how my life went. I think I had my faces on lots of bus stop bench again. 'Cause I'm a real estate person and an attorney. 'Cause I'm a real estate person. It's my journey. I get lots of cool things so I can make money like taking someone's wedding ring. But just think of all the happiness I bring.
just got off the phone. Staples never even heard of you.
Say that one more time.
Staples never even heard of you.
Oh, honey, we had the papers printed at Kinko's, where your new girlfriend works.
Girlfriend? Take a girl out to DQ one time and now you're a crazy person. I'm sorry. It was 2 for $1 Sundays, and I had a $5 bill, and I figured I didn't want to lose money on this deal.
I can see that the shock of this divorce
Double-suited paper. Classic, tricky, double-suited paper. All right, what's that game of Inner Song Log? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. And I think I'm going to award double points to Laura. That brings us to the middle of our first half. It's an all play. Please help me welcome everyone to the stage. All right. So not only are these wonderful improvisers on stage, they are also hilarious stand-up comedians, if you didn't know by just looking at them. So we're going to be playing a game called 185. And the way this game works is we'll get a suggestion from you. And then each player will take their turn on the mic and say a joke in a specific formula that goes like this. If the suggestion was cows, they would say 185 cows go to a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. 185 cows say, I guess we'll go to an udder bar. And that's exactly how you should react. If you groan or laugh or whatever kind of sound you make, they get a point. If you just don't make any noise, they lose a point. Ooh, yeah. So that's the way the game works. To get started, from this side of the room, what's a suggestion of anything at all?
Giant squid.
A giant squid. So squid.
185 giant squids walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve giant squids. And the giant squid says, you cracking me up.
185 giant squids walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we do not serve giant squids here. The giant squids say, we've got our eyes on you.
185 giant squids walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. Then the 185 giant squids say, we'll go 20,000 leagues this way.
185 giant squids walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we do not serve giant squids here. And the giant squids say, you know what? You're a sucker for that.
185 squids walk into a bar, they enjoy their evening. And before they all walk out, the bartender's like, hey, what do I call you guys? They say, calamari.
Oh! 185 giant squid walk into a bar, and the bartender goes,
All right, from this side of the room, what's another suggestion? Waterfalls. Waterfalls.
185 waterfalls walk into a bar. The bartender says we're closed, and they're like, "What? You have an open sign. What are you talking about?"
185 waterfalls go into a bar and they order a drink and they ask the bartender, "Can I have something to follow that?" And they go, "Nah, you don't go chasing waterfalls."
185 waterfalls walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we do not serve waterfalls. And the waterfalls say, you know what? Take a plunge.
185 waterfalls walk into a bar. Bartender says, we are closed here. And the waterfall says, what? You got me over a barrel.
185, waterfalls walk into a bar with their mom, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the 185 waterfalls, and the mom says, "Come on, let's just go get a malt instead." And all of the other 185 waterfalls are like, "No, ma, malts, no, ma, malt."
I got it.
I apologize in advance for what I'm about to do. 185 waterfalls. Walking to the bar, bartender says we're closed. And then this one gentleman, waterfall's like, "Wow, no, but I was looking forward to having a really good night. I just took one dose of Niagara."
185 waterfalls walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What will it be?" And the waterfalls say, "How about a Sierra Mist?"
All right, we'll end on that one. Cool. Now, just from the balcony, suggestion. Anything at all.
Oh my gosh.
My Little Ponies, or just ponies. My Little Ponies, or just ponies. Yep.
185 My Little Ponies walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What'll it be, My Little Ponies?" And the My Little Ponies say, "We are tiny horses, damn it."
185 ponies walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the 185 ponies are like, but this is my bridal party."
185 ponies walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we do not serve ponies." And the ponies say, "You know what? That's fine. We're just gonna hoof it out of here."
185 horses walking into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, but we're closed." And they're like, "We can't understand you." "I'm sorry, I'm just a little horse."
185 horses walk into a bar, and bartender says, "No, we can't have you here." And then all the horses says, "Why not?" And he says, "The horses can stay, but the horse people have to get the fuck out of here."
185 My Little Ponies walk into the bar, and that's wonderful, because friendship is magic.
185 My Little Ponies walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Why the short, long face?"
185 My Little Ponies walk into a bar after it rains, and the sun came out, and they look out the window and was like, "Man, isn't that rainbow bright?"
All right, one on that one. I will give an extra point to Kristen as well for the chasing waterfalls.
Yes.
Very, very good. All right, so now we're moving back to our fully normally scheduled programming with Kristen, Steve, and Hannah.
Yeah.
All right, these three will be playing a game called Emo Rocco, Emotional Rollercoaster.
Already there.
And the way it works, well, I'll tell you how it works first. Yeah, I think you were by running around the stage. That was amazing.
The
Okay.
giant squids. For God's sake, that really
And nobody
made
lost
that.
points, so they were all good enough, I guess.
That's what we strive for, Kyle.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Serious comedy, good enough. Okay, so before I explain how this game works, I need to get some suggestions from you. So I need just emotions, different types of emotions. Just shout them out. Depressed. Gothic? Yeah, okay. All right, Gothic. Melodramatic. Panic. Melancholy. Okay, any like happier ones? What was that? Euphoric. I like that. In denial. Yeah, that can be euphoric, I suppose. Lustful. Ooh. Wow. I'll write it down. Okay, just one more. Horny. Horny, which is different than lustful.
It is.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, cool. So the way this game works is these three will be doing a scene, just a normal scene, like you'd imagine. And then at any point in time, I can ring the bell and shout out one of these emotions, and they have to all adopt that emotion in their characters in the scene. Kristen, would you like to get a suggestion?
Yeah, where does this scene take place at? A location that might fit on this stage? Disneyland. Ah, yeah, Disneyland.
Perfect.
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see this Emo Rocco Disneyland in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Step right up and grab your seat on the terrible tornado twister.
I would love to get on this ride, but first I want to know more about you.
No one's ever asked me about me.
Yeah, I'm just interested in people who work here, because I want to work here someday.
Oh no, Disney told me not to talk to the press. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get on the trolley if you want to talk to me, ma'am.
All right, I suppose I'll ask you questions from the trolley. When were you hired?
Depressed.
Well, I've been here 6 years, and I don't think I'm leaving.
Gosh, I feel like I'm going nowhere myself.
This ride actually goes nowhere, too.
The things that used to bring me joy just don't anymore.
Tell me about it. I don't even tell people to strap in anymore.
You know, I wasn't gonna.
Good.
Lustful.
I was hoping something else would hold me in.
You want me to push the button?
Not just yet, but like definitely.
I'll hold out. I'll pretend to push it, but never will. Or maybe I will.
Demasculated.
Darius.
I'm sorry, I can't push any buttons now. Yes, boss. Bossina.
Just feeling deflated with your performance lately. You've been slacking on the job and you just make me feel like a boss, like a deflated balloon.
I know my dad isn't proud of me.
No.
Melodramatic.
So here's the deal, Darius.
Tell him what the deal is.
I want you to go through a series of tasks.
What?
Tasks to improve his mental health.
No!
What? I had no idea my mental health.
If you can improve the state of your brain in a mere 6 days, you may stay.
That's not enough time! 6 days to change a brain!
So much pressure! So much pressure!
That's right. On your knees for phase 1.
Darius, you're about to begin the ride of your life.
Dizzy.
Dizzy?
Dizzy.
So, I will have you push the button here
Great.
one last
Hold on,
time.
hold on. Everybody, hold on. Just hold on.
You're strapped in. I can.
Hold on, everybody, hold on.
Get ready.
Everybody,
Get
wait.
ready.
Hold on.
I got it.
Everyone ready.
I got it.
Everybody.
I got it.
Euphoric.
I love pushing the button. Push the button. Push the button.
That child was not strapped in.
Panic.
Reverse.
Back to euphoric.
Reverse really fast. Ravens not only mean death, but they also mean life.
Perchance the raven is an omen as it crests the heights of a sky.
Perchance the raven shall relieve itself onto your shoulder.
Oh, what a waste is this world. Never.
Horny.
Yeah, go ahead and poop on me.
Once again, a very clear distinction between lustful and horny.
Very clear distinction. Do not make that mistake.
Wow, Disneyland has changed. Okay. So what's that game of Emo Rocco? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Was it a 6? I think it was a 6. And I'm going to double the points for Kristen. All right. Now for our final game, please help me welcome Laura, Jay, and Mark to the stage. All right. So before we can get started with this game, we have to ask our players to go outside. So on the count of 3, say, "Get out of here, players." 1, 2, 3. Get out of here, players. They're gonna go to our soundproof outside. We just had put in. All right. So we need to get some suggestions from you, just like we did before. What are some things that like lingo you would use at work that only your coworkers would understand, like TPS reports or things like that? What was it? Just a phrase, like a phrase. How deep are the artifacts?
I got it.
Just the word requisition.
I got it.
Yeah, phrases. Okay, so can you put that in a phrase? Can you use that in a sentence?
What's your CSAT score?
What's your CSAT score?
You can't place a midline subclavian.
You can't place a midline subclavian.
You got that?
Okay.
Say it one more time.
You can't place a midline subclavian.
Okay, let's get one more. Press? Crash the schedule.
I got it. No, you got it?
All right.
You got it.
So what is a piece of advice that you were given? It doesn't have to be good advice.
Don't go crazy.
Subclavian.
Don't go crazy.
Got it.
Let the
Got it.
Let the boys come to you. For those listening in at home. What was over here? YOLO.
Got it.
YOLO. All right. What is something you might tell to a new puppy or something? Don't pee on the floor.
Got it.
Got it.
You're okay just the way you are. Oh my gosh. Mark, can you talk to your... Oh, Mark's not here. Never mind. We'll find out. Okay, how about... let's just do a couple more. What's like a line from a movie that you've always remembered?
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Get
Got
to
it.
the chopper. Okay,
Got
that's really
it.
cool. So we got too many of those. How we doing? We got enough?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So on the count of 3, let's welcome our players back in by saying, "Get in here, players." 1, 2, 3. Get in here, players. Yeah, you can give them a round of applause. All right. So all the lines of dialogue that you helped us write are now being thrown across the stage. And these 3 players will be doing a scene, and they have to use your lines of dialogue in their scenes. So as ridiculous as it sounds, they have to justify everything that you helped write. So if you don't like this scene, it's kind of your fault. So that's the way that works. Laura, would you like to get a suggestion to start?
What's a location that would fit on this stage?
CD Hotel.
What was that?
CD Hotel.
A CD hotel.
CD Hotel.
Yeah.
CD hotel.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, we'll see this game of
Great.
blind lines in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't pee on the floor, okay? Every time. Nancy, this hotel is $13 a night.
I don't have time to go into the bathroom.
Yes, you do.
We're on a stakeout. I have to be vigilant every moment.
That doesn't, there's already like a stain.
You can't place a midline subclavian. Okay?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can, Nancy. I am qualified.
Listen, we are one rank apart.
Okay.
I can place a fully midline subclavian anywhere I want to.
Yes, you technically can, but as your ranking officer, I have the right to give a note. And I'm your huckleberry. Oh,
That's the code word.
Crash the schedule.
what?
Crash the schedule?
What? Are you our relief? Like what?
Oh, fuck. Oh, is this room 13?
It's 12.
Oh, shit. How deep are the artifacts? Like,
Are you working the same case? The Carruthers case?
With the stolen artifacts?
yeah, sure.
Are you drunk?
Drunk.
Yeah. You can't. The artifacts, man, like 3 years of looking for artifacts, it breaks the man, you know? I'm not the same man I used to be.
Well, it looks like you can't handle the truth.
I also can't handle the proof. About 80% proof, ideally.
You are embarrassing this police squadron.
Get to the chopper. You're fine. You guys get to the chopper. I'll do the telescoping business with the thingies and the. Yep. Hi.
Requisition.
What's your CSAT score?
That's down this end.
Oh, it's over there? Okay.
Hold on, this is important. My CSAT score
Yeah.
is a 720.
Damn.
What's yours?
I don't want to talk about it. Maybe you should be the one that has a higher rank. Because my CSAT score is 715.
I knew it. And you were giving me crap for my midline subclavian.
I was.
YOLO.
Maybe I don't even
Hold on.
deserve to be.
Before we read what's on the requisition, I do have to say something. I've been worried for a long time about us going deep undercover, that what would happen to us. We used to be great friends.
We used to be sisters.
I used to be sober.
And look at what's happening to this man. What has happened to us?
This job is ruining our relationship.
Don't go crazy. Don't.
A little late for that one, lady.
Let the boys come to you.
And that's time. Thanks for helping us write that scene, y'all. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. All right, that game of blind lines, was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? It was a 4 across the board. And I'm gonna double the points for Laura! You had the one-word requisition. That was difficult. That was tough. You pulled it off. All right, so we've reached the end of our scored round. So welcome everyone to the stage.
Here we go.
Before we can reveal the winner of the first half of Showdown, we have some quick announcements before we take a quick intermission. We are happy to tell you that we teach what we do here at Curious Comedy, and we also will teach some of it for free. So if you would like...
Wait a minute, what?
I know, it's wild. Let's tell you how it works. It's a 2-hour workshop that you can come and join us for free. We have 3 of them coming up on the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. They're super awesome, super low stakes. Just come in, dip your feet in the water, and try it out. It's a total blast, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we have those coming up. that, we also have a cool thing over intermission. If you pull out your phones and go to our Facebook page, curious.comedy, and you like us on Facebook during this intermission, we will randomly pick someone that liked our page during this intermission to win 2 free tickets to any Curious. We also have a couple other shows we want to tell you about. We have another theater right behind this theater called the Annex at Curious Comedy, where we're doing every Thursday. We have Love Shakespeare, an improvised Shakespearean improvised show. That's every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. So definitely check it out. It's going to be running for about 3 months. We also have someone relatively famous from Kids in the Hall coming to join us. Scott Thompson will be here on the 17th. For the Portland Queer Comedy Festival. It's going to be super awesome. Come join us then. It'll be 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Okay, I think that's everything. Yep. We have all the scores tallied up in the booth. All right, are you ready to find out who the winner of the first half of Showdown is? Yeah. All right, let's get a little drum roll going. The winner for the first half of Showdown is Kristen. We'll be back in 10 minutes, so get a drink, use the bathroom, do what you gotta do. We'll see you soon. of your life?
Yeah!
Great, good to hear.
It was for me.
Welcome to the second half of Showdown. There's 50% left of the show, and that's math. So this half is going to be a little different than the first half. The first half we did what was called short form comedy. The second half we'll be doing long form comedy by way of a format called director's cut. So we'll be creating movies before your very eyes, and you will play an important role, just like you scored in the first half, of telling us which films you don't want to watch anymore. So that's how the second half will work. But before we can get to that, let's give a round of applause to our winner so far. Sorry, we have a tie. Oh my God. And then a round of applause for our third place. There was another tie. Yay. But Jay has been given the right by Steve to be a
Smoke bomb.
So he's got. So
But
these
I
are
will note, if I win, I will win in Steve Duke's honor.
That's so sweet. Plus 1 point to Jay. Points are over. Doesn't matter. All right, so these are our 3 directors for Director's Cut. So to find out what films we're going to be making, we're going to get suggestions from you. Laura, would you like to start?
Yes. May I have an adjective? Something, happy, slimy. What is it? What is it? Great.
You asked for it.
I did, and I got a great one. Thank you. That's all I need.
Very good. Can I have the name of a really scary sounding place? What's that? Boring, Oregon. All right, we'll go with boring. Thank you. I think that's what I
No,
heard.
boring, Oregon.
Boring, Oregon.
Yeah, it's a real place.
Okay. All right,
Might
very
be
good.
where
Yeah.
I'm from.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so I need 3 things. A train is going somewhere in Canada or America. Where is it going? What city? Walla Walla. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So Walla Walla. What is a unique sort of cause of death? A toilet seat to the head.
Creative.
And then
Suggestion of
what
the night.
is like a fancy word? Lackadaisical. Okay, great. Lackadaisical. Thank you.
All right, so now with your suggestions, we're going to find out the names and genres of our films. Laura, would you care to start?
Yeah, I'm going to be directing a Western, and it's called Moistwood.
I will be directing a prison break movie called Escape from Boring. And hopefully it will be.
I will be directing a murder mystery whodunit, and it will be Murder on the Lackadaisical Express.
All right. So those are your 3 films, and because you don't need to host anymore, I get to play with them.
Yay!
All right, so we'll start by seeing the first chapter of Laura's film.
Great! In South Dakota in 1850, in the middle of a town called Moistwood, there's a family in a farmhouse, and they're always slightly damp.
Oh. Everybody wring out your bandanas. Mama, my wrists are too sore to wring anymore. Everything is so damp.
Then you ain't a Dampington girl. If your wrists ain't strong enough to wring out your bandana, you ain't really a Dampington.
Keep trying, sweetheart, or else we're not gonna live.
You're gonna die from that cholera.
The waterborne illness.
The water. But damn it, Denise. We are that goddamn damn.
I know. There's no use in giving into it.
You married a man with cholera. I didn't choose it. It chose me.
Dad, chill out. Your father's just
Moist.
and upset about the fact that he has cholera.
And just then, a stranger rides up on a horse.
There, this'll do.
That horse is knee-deep in water.
And yet the top of it is suspiciously dry.
There are beads of sweat dripping down that stranger's forehead. Excuse me, sir. Welcome to Moistwood. We're the Dampingtons.
Dampington. That's Denise Dampington. Mrs. Daisy Dampington. I'm David Dampington. I have cholera. I am self-producing cholera.
That is all you need to know about us.
And her wrists are weak.
I haven't said a single word yet.
This is how we greet people.
Well, I appreciate the heads up and the forewarning about the cholera.
Allow me to shake your hand.
I'd prefer not.
It's too slippery, you see?
I do see.
You're a wise man.
Instead, I shall shake the hand of this person. Hello, my name is Cleaver.
Cleaver?
Cleaver, that's the full name.
Hi, Cleaver. What a mighty dry hand you have.
My God, you're disgusting.
Sorry about that.
It's not often a town's named literally after what's going on in its town. Say, I'm here for some very specific business. I'm looking to start a farm.
And then he starts to sing.
Yes, that's right. I grow plants from the ground. I throw seeds from my pants. I'll make some food and I'll sell them at the store. And then when I'm finished, I'll grow some more. I'm a farmer at heart, not a scary cowboy. Please tell me that I'll make it here. I just want to grow shit. Here, here, here.
Sir, bad news. Unless you plan to grow cranberries. Everything gets moldy.
Well, I suppose I could change what I typically grow, which is corn.
Corn.
And change over to a cranberry farmer. I suppose I am turning a new leaf, as it were.
Well, I'm due to make a new lake today.
What?
Gonna wring out my clothes and make a new lake.
My God.
You can use that for your cranberries if you want, Cleaver.
That's quite kind of you, but I think I'll wait for some rain.
You're gonna wait a long time.
And we cut to the saloon in town, which is also moist with mold on way too many things.
Will it be, Gregory?
Wet.
It is a wet.
Gregory's the sheriff.
Sheriff?
Yeah.
You want me to pour you a wet one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, old timing.
Yeah. I'm worried.
Sheriff, I've never seen you like this before.
I'm worried. I went to the doctor. I had a little bit of a lump, and it's not good.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, here, give me that back. Let me pour you some 3X.
No, just feel around in there.
Sheriff? I'm not a doctor.
I don't know. Just what do you think?
And they gaze into each other's eyes and have a moment.
I think that maybe do a couple of more sit-ups.
I mean, I was talking about the lump. But I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I
I just had to speak honestly.
Nathan, I just thought that, like, since I've known you so well, like, you know, I could tell you something. I'm kind of freaked out. I don't think I can.
About the lump?
About the lump, yeah. I went to the doctor. He said all this crazy stuff and tried to pull out a tooth.
No, Doc Samson tried to pull out a tooth?
He's a blacksmith. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
know.
Sheriff, it's not right. It ain't right.
I know.
Then you know what? Let me just poke that lump with a knife.
See, that's what I wanted. I wanted just don't.
And just then in walks Cleaver.
Ooh, that
And the
feels
sheriff
great.
recognizes him.
Cleaver,
Sheriff,
you caught me at a real vulnerable moment.
stabbed you right through the shirt, did he? I'll take care of this, man.
No! Oh my God, no! He was lancing a lump. It's cancerous.
Lancing a cancerous lump?
You just
Put it away. Damn it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cleaver. I don't believe we've met before. Saloon Eddie.
Saloon Eddie.
Saloon Eddie.
I like a simple name. Name's Cleaver. That's it.
Cleaver, you better not be staying in this town. And if I wasn't injured, I'd kick you right on out of these watery pots.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Let me poke
Yeah,
that.
keep going. Keep going.
Well, you perform surgery. I will tell you right now, my dark days.
Oh, it's a fighter.
I'll tell you right.
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to monologue right now.
You're gonna do it over my screen.
All right. Sheriff, my dark days are gone. I have now, okay, this is not really easy.
Lansing Gates in the background as Cleaver steps forward into a spotlight in the bar, and it just lights over the top of his cowboy hat, so you see his face kind of half lit as he delivers his monologue.
I tell the sheriff that my dark days are behind me. Well, that ain't true. No, I'm here for reasons that are dark. I'm here to steal money and kill any poor soul that gets in my way under the guise of being an honest-to-God cranberry farmer. That's my plan. No one else will know about it, so don't tell.
And then we cut upstairs from that room where there are some ladies in waiting who totally just heard everything he said.
Oh my goodness, did you hear that? That new man, he's gonna try and steal money from everybody and he's gonna kill whoever gets in his way. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Sheila, we gotta do something about it.
God damn, you got an annoying voice.
Lights up on a cafeteria in maximum security, boring prison.
It's potatoes.
Damn, I'd rather get stabbed. Stab me.
Oh, God, third time this week.
God damn it, Stabbing Bill! Stop stabbing your fellow prisoners!
Doesn't make sense. He just turns around and asks.
Come on, get your potatoes.
After they get their food, a couple of prisoners huddle around a lunch table to devise a plan to escape the maximum security prison. I guess just two of them. Great. So they're all huddled around. They're gonna make an attempt tonight to get out of the prison.
I'm extremely high up, by the way. I can't hear what they're saying.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're a good guy, Stabbing Eddie.
I fucking hate that guy. Look, I'm sick and tired of waiting. All right, how long is it gonna be before we get out of this?
I told you, man, I need a couple more months before I can make that tunnel deep enough.
Each of them has particular skills that help them get out of the prison, and they detail those skills here.
They don't call me Digger for nothing. These paws can take us out of here.
Know it, Digger.
These paws long to feel the bosom of my wife again.
Okay, we get it, yeah.
Digger has a rare condition that makes his hands really good for digging. They're webbed.
I suppose it'll also come in handy when we gotta swim across the lake.
Guys, I'm feeling a little inadequate. I'm Hugger. I feel like I may get left behind.
You know what, Hugger? You provide the emotional support that we sorely need in incarceration. So, come here, man.
All right.
Hey! No emotional support!
Yeah, I'm giving you the finger right now.
That's a fucking weird hand, dude.
You see that? I can't even do my thing here. I feel so demasculated.
It's all right. Look, we all got a purpose, okay? Whether we like it or not. We might find out that you're really important for some other reason, right? Maybe later we'll find out. I don't know.
I hope so.
And my job, I'm the cartographer.
You're the leader. You've always been the leader.
That's what cartographer means. I'm the brains.
Nightfall in the prison. As it gets dark and everybody gets sent to bed, Dan needs to check out
the tunnels that Digger has so elaborately dug. So, of course, during nightfall, there is a spotlight surveilling the prison yard that everybody has to avoid detection.
I should turn around and look behind me. I'm not bending my neck downwards. Damn, that's a big old gopher that's underneath me. Hear it night after night, but I ain't investigating it.
Some of the tunnels lead out all the way through through the prison yard. Of course, spotlight. Hopefully, I don't know if
Nancy,
it's
is
spotlight
this something in our yard?
Probably just like a possum or a
It's just a digging mound. It's just so crazy.
Weird. Earth's kind of collapsed under that wall. Ah.
I wonder why we decided to live next to a prison.
Digger comes back and collects the reconnaissance. All of the prisoners get back together again to discover what they found with the tunnels. The tunnels will work if they make a break for it, but they have to be patient.
Break time.
All right, what's the deal?
I made it all the way outside, and I found a car.
And then he came back.
And I came all the way back because I love you guys.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey! No hugging! No hugging!
We can go back out there, though.
You went all the way out there and didn't just leave?
I went all the way out there with these mitts.
Okay, we get it, all right? You got weird hands.
There's one more piece of the puzzle they need before they make a clean break. Someone from the outside has to visit. And that's not happening until later.
Okay, look, I know it's really, really, really easy to just get out of this prison, I guess. But there's something else. I am so goddamn sick and tired of that guard, all right? I've got someone on the outside that's willing to give me a gun, and I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Is that all right?
You know, violence begets violence. That's why you're in here, cartographer.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what?
But I'm in. That's what it takes.
This is great because I went out yesterday and I brought back a gun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Buggers.
How dumb are you? Put the gun down. Jeez.
We back on the clock.
And blackout.
All right, we open up on a very beautiful train car. Passengers are slowly filing in. There's two train cars and a mysterious, it's actually just two people walk into a car. Yes. Yes. They check their tickets and yes, this one's, you're in that car. Mr. Davidson looks at his ticket and, no, you're not in here yet. Go.
Luggage. It's a very expensive journey.
Okay. And Mr. Davidson realizes, oh, he's in the car with the mysterious lady.
Why, hello there.
They're talking through a wall.
Hello. The sound of your voice is intriguing. Won't you join me in my car? I seem to have lost my travel mate.
Why, a lady should never travel alone.
Precisely my thinking.
Mr. Davidson, a tycoon of the oil business, sits down confidently and with much swagger.
You look very wealthy. I'm so relieved.
And before the enchanted lady reveals her identity and backstory, a hysterical woman runs down the corridor of the train.
Help me!
hysterical.
It's a hysterical woman. She must be on her menses. It was a different time.
The moon affects us all.
It does indeed. Tell me, the moon must affect a woman like you, dripping in femininity.
I thank you. I am indeed a child of the moon.
And just then, a whole deck of tarot cards spills out of her every sleeve that she owns.
Now, I put no confidence in magic, for I'm a businessman.
But right then, Mr. Davidson falls in love. And we whisk to the other cart, where two passengers reach for the door at the same time. And their hands, no, stay there. And their hands touch while opening the door.
Oh,
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me.
And they just fall in love.
Oh.
No, not that fast.
We should at least have tea first.
Yes, yes.
Yes, drink tea. Yes.
And Penelope reveals while she is traveling to Walla Walla.
So I'm traveling to Walla Walla because I believe that I suppose it's part unfortunate. He was my husband-to-be, and now I've met you, and I'm in love, so I rather think it's a wasted journey.
I was actually going to Walla Walla because I had nothing better to do here in Springfield.
Well, that's
And we go back, and the rogue, handsome, kind of a pauper-esque character reveals a more noble purpose for going to Walla Walla.
Which one was this now?
It's Steve.
I'm going to Walla Walla to collect on the
And
insurance.
you're sadder. You're much more sad.
I'm going to Walla Walla to collect on the insurance.
Oh my.
Yes, my grandmother died and now has left me a huge estate.
So you're wealthy.
Sort of.
There was a woman screaming in the corridor looking for a wealthy man earlier.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, hold my tea.
But we're in love, damn it!
You can be in love with more than one person. It's a different time.
And the handsome pauper leaves, and the hysterical woman comes back.
Anyone, please help me, please. Anyone?
And she goes to each card, to each character, and they deny her for some reason.
Hello, please. Hi.
I get enough nagging at home. Away with you.
Please help me. I found something in the caboose. Please help me. Someone should murder her with a toilet. Hello, please. I need somebody to come help me.
The man I loved for 97 seconds has left me for you. You're getting no help from me.
Darling, what is it?
And just then, the train jerks, and there's chaos, and the lights go out! And there's a big crash, and the lights come up, and the hysterical woman's dead.
Now what's all the commotion out here?
Oh.
And here.
I'm completely aware of how this looks.
There's a toilet seat in her head.
Oh my goodness.
She died with no dignity at all.
I assure you, with all of my personal elegance, that I did not murder this woman. And someone on this train must have.
Now, sometimes women can be faking it. They're of a delicate countenance. Now.
I assure you, women are always faking it.
And everyone gets very self-conscious and utters why they are not the murderer.
I couldn't possibly be a murderer because I'm heartbroken over my loss, which has weakened me physically. As is the nature of this time.
Unrequited love.
Well, it was briefly requited, but we got disturbed.
Well, I can't be the murderer because I was trying to requite more than one love, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's not that different a time.
I can't be the murderer because I'm an older white man.
And just then, a A very confident French detective appears on the train.
Look at that mustache!
Oh my God.
Oui. Hello. I'm here to investigate a murder. Oh, there is the body. I see it is very fresh. May I take a look?
Of course, the good man always respects the authorities. You arrived quickly.
Thank you.
Monsieur Detective Francois, your reputation precedes you as one of the most excellent detectives.
Is that right? Well, I am quite big in America, but that is maybe not such a big deal on this international train. I appreciate you saying so. I will get to the
in
bottom.
order to give him room to examine the crime scene, all of the passengers go back to their compartments, and the detective, Monsieur Francois, examines the scene and breaks into song.
What a peculiar position to fall in. She seems as though she was surprised. Perhaps she was panicking from something. A toilet seat is around her head. What could that mean? It seems like someone took a shit and didn't leave the latrine. She's on the floor, not in the bathroom. Why was she here now?
Stay French.
I will find the reason, or you can call me Detective Cow. I'm going to solve the crime with my magnifying glass. Why is this toilet seat on her head and not on someone else's ass? Well, there is a clue right over here inside of her breast pocket. It's a tiny piece of paper. Maybe it's not a clue. I should at least unlock it. Oh, damn these paper locks. You have to solve a riddle. Oh, this is a different time. My God. Yeah, I gotta stop and fiddle. Oh, yeah. Oh, it just rips open. I see.
Focus on the passengers. Focus on the passengers.
Oh, yes. There's a paper. Do you see? Oh, there's a paper in her pocket. Oh, help me. She was murdered right here, okay? I didn't see it. You were here. So give me something. Jesus Christ. And blackout. All right, we'll bring our three directors to the stage. Now here's that part where we have to decide which film you don't want to see continue. But before we do that, we have to get a little recap and what we can come to expect in the next chapter. Laura, would you start?
Back in Moistwood, everyone's very moist. We have a stranger who's not who he says he is, and we have some ladies who are going to kick some ass.
Seems like the prison is pretty easy to break out of, so not sure what's gonna happen.
We've had a murder on the Lackadaisical Express. Who did the hysterical woman know? Was it one of the passengers? Was it a former lover? Was it her adopted mother? None of those are right. But find out.
All right, so we're going to decide this by a round of applause. So let's have the directors just stand a little bit closer together. We'll get a little nice polite, because it's Portland's round of applause going. And applaud loudest for the film that you want to see continue, okay? So a little clapping going. Will it be Laura's film? Will it be Kristen's Prison Break? Will it be Jay's Murder Mystery? Okay, Jay, you're definitely in. We're going to re-vote with these two. Okay, so again, only cheer for the one you want to see continue. Is it Laura's Western? Is it Kristen's Prison Break? Okay, we thank you for your service, Kristen. We'll continue on with Laura's film.
The two ladies of the evening we met earlier are now sneaking around trying to spy on our mysterious cleaver, who is just shopping around town.
They always leave the tough work in this town to the women.
Yeah. Oh, geez, it looks like he's not even buying cranberries at all.
They think they can just come into this town and use our resources, make money, and leave.
Yeah,
They make me sick. That's why I take their money and sleep with them.
Here's a package.
Oh.
Take the package secretly. Because we're doing secret things. Also here, take a drink too. I like to keep my customers happy.
I don't trust what's in that cup.
It's just some 3X. Sip it.
They're trading a secret package right out in the open.
They must think we're incredibly stupid.
I will confront him and see if I can get more information. Excuse me, Mr. Cleaver.
How do you do?
I'm doing very well. You see, recently I ordered something from the mail. I wonder if you've seen any packages recently.
Well, I can't say that I have. I don't normally look for packages.
What about this package, Mr. Cleaver?
I do like what I see. But I am a noble man, and I do have one love and just a town over. Her name's Delilah, and she is delightful.
Is she dry?
Well, sweetheart, if by dry you mean sober, then no.
Oh, she's a drunk.
Well, unfortunately, she does have a penchant for the drink. She is drunk quite often. Why does that matter? Look, I answered your question. Leave me alone.
Sorry, Mr. Cleaver. No need to bother.
Before you leave, actually, I have an idea.
What's that?
Let's do Women of the Night. I imagine you come across your fair share of good and bad people.
Everybody needs to have sex.
I don't disagree. I'm looking for someone that can help me get something that doesn't belong to me.
Why would we help you? What's in it for us?
Well, I'm pretty good at sex.
I really like some towels.
We open on a bustling train in Monsieur Francois' private train car, and he has his first interview with the mysterious lady, and it's a fast and furious interrogation.
What do you see on this picture?
A butterfly.
Wrong! Get out! I'm going to clap 3 times, and you're going to say the nursery rhyme it reminds you of.
Little cracked corn.
Wrong! Get out! There's something in my pocket. What isn't it?
Scissors.
Haha! Wrong! Get out!
He sits back down. He continues his investigation.
I'm getting nowhere. Tell me, what is red and green and is not Christmas?
A bruise.
Wrong! Get out! What am I
In
doing?
a desperate state, he invites the mysterious lady back, and she brings a crystal ball, and she channels the spirit of the hysterical lady. And the spirit rises in the ether and sings.
My God.
The spirit of the lady is here. She sings so hysterically. There is something she wants to say, but she can only speak in words that start with G. Gasp! Guy! It is a guy. She has gasped. Glowering! Oh, a very glowering aspect has he. Greedy! Oh, someone who likes money.
Is there any chance we could just have her use any words? Because this
Oh, yes, very good.
And just
She
then,
can say anything she wants
she
now.
breaks
Maybe
into
she
song.
can sing.
always something, I guess.
thought this was gonna be my trip to see the world. I was gonna stop being a small town, boring little girl. But then I met someone on the train who was so mysterious and handsome, who said, "Come with me to my abode." And in his room he had not just paintings and suitcases, but he had a
And just saying, the train jostles, there's a blackout, and the lights come up. The mysterious lady is dead.
She's saying that it was a oh my God!
And blackout!
All right. We've reached that point, right?
We reached that point.
Okay, cool. Cool. We gotta pick another movie to get right.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, cool.
I just want to give my vote to the murder mystery.
Oh, really? That was very easy.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, it's so great. Everyone, good job.
Round of applause for Laura.
Give a round of applause to the winner, Steve Dew.
Steve Dew.
We go right back to our seat. The mysterious lady is dead. Monsieur Francois is aghast. The crystal ball has rolled out of the train. Good.
My God, what has happened to you? You have also died. My God, I think you are dead. Tell me if you are not dead. Say it to me if you are alive. She's dead.
She abrupts back to life.
Baby, no! No! That was the best 2 hours of my life. Oh man, is anybody else single?
And just then, the detective brings everybody into the train car. He knows who's done it, and he's got all the clues, and it makes perfect sense. And he goes into an epic monologue.
All right, it is enough. Everyone come into this tiny car. Every single one of you. I know what happened.
And someone prop me up.
Oh, you're alive? He's alive. Thank God, because one murder is too many.
I think I can't sit at least.
No, you're standing.
What is it, detective? What have you discovered?
I have interviewed you all so many times. I am not Russian. That's the first thing I will say. I have interviewed all of you. And
He goes through the clues.
I've gleaned a lot of clues. And now I understand what has happened.
Go ahead, detective. Tell us what you know.
That is literally what I am doing.
Please, without delay, reveal what you have discovered.
Tell us, good sir.
I would like to know too.
I know.
I'm still having a heart attack.
Jesus. I wish all of you were dead.
My girlfriend's dead now.
Oh. One less person to explain to. All of you got on this train after the crazy lady who died got on this train, correct? Yes, exactly. What?
Yes.
You were going to say something else?
I remember getting on the train before the crazy lady.
Well, damn, that was my whole theory based on that. Now
He moves on. Clue number 2.
All right, I'll just fit these other clues in somehow. All right, so assuming all of you are on the train after her, she probably picked the coolest seat on the train, the nicest one, always behind the conductor. So she was there, and she had the best seat. Only it wasn't a real seat, it was a toilet seat. That's
And
right.
he accuses somebody.
She had sat down in a bathroom, and she thought that it would be fine until you came in. Yes.
I don't know what you are insinuating, but I am a law-abiding businessman. Businessmen don't break the law.
Let me tell you right now that the future will change for you, white man. You are guilty, and the world knows it.
He explains why he's guilty.
When you went into the bathroom to use it for its intended purposes, you walked in and you saw crazy lady sitting on the toilet, didn't you?
No, I did not. That's not true.
Wrong, and I'll prove it. Look, what's on this picture?
Don't say butterfly.
That's a fireplace. It's a fireplace from my childhood.
Yes, it is. Only you would know this.
That was what I was going to say. Second.
Do you want to have been the one that did this crime? I don't understand.
I'm sorry, can I go to my compartment now?
No,
my girlfriend's dead.
No, and just then, out of his pocket falls a piece of toilet paper.
Everyone will stay, even you. My God, the paper that was in the panicked lady's coat.
It's toilet paper. I got the sniffles.
Yes. Were you also shooting out blood from your nose? This looks like crazy lady blood.
It's true. I saw her in the hallway, and I was gonna invite her into my newly love triangle. She pushed me off. And
Cut to that moment.
Hey, you wanna be in a love triangle?
God damn it!
I did not want that.
I don't want to be in a love triangle. This is a terrible day. I just saw my old boss in the bathroom.
Does he want to be in a love triangle?
And we cut back.
So you decided to kill her later?
There was no boss either. There was no love triangle with her or the boss.
I don't understand. That does not help your case.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. When I went and there was no boss, I came back and I found her dead. That's what happened.
That's not believable to me. I think that you are feeling very sad and very alone. So alone that you strangled someone with a toilet seat.
All right. I did it.
Jesus, I'm so confused.
I killed her. You couldn't have been more wrong.
No.
It was, in fact, your fireplace. Childhood, it was you that I intended to kill.
There's a slap.
You slapped the white man.
It's about time. Look, she was going to ruin my plan by causing alarm. And she was running up and down uncomposed.
There's another slap.
I deserve that.
I heard that from beyond the grave.
Even more confused.
Look, we were all going to Walla Walla, whether we liked it or not. I just saw so much of myself in her I couldn't bear to watch her struggle anymore. And you, a terrible detective who...
There's two slaps.
Oh, it hurts my face. Well,
Take me in.
Wait!
No. I have a very good lawyer I could set you up with.
I
I'm
think
not
we should
worried about going to prison.
I think we should just wrap it up right now. That's what I think. Train law states that if you commit a crime on the train, you get thrown out of the train.
Yes.
Preferably onto like a light post or something that will ensure the kill.
And they all work together and throw the mysterious lady out of the train.
One, two, oh, roll the windows down, the whiny style. Good. All right, 1, 2, 3.
I'm flying!
Oh my God, she's fine.
See you later!
how some stories go.
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
Different
yeah.
time. Well, awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. Like we said, we teach this stuff, so feel free to check out more on our website. Come to another show. Yeah, another time for another round of applause for Johan. You've been so awesome. You can stick around for the next show for free. It's literally 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. You can keep your seat if you want, all right? Thanks for coming out, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.